The biggest news recently that came out was the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles, we don't really know who our quarterback's going to be. We still don't really know. People are putting out context clues. It could be Jalen because of all the promotional material for Jalen. He's going out there and he's got the spotlight on him, and he's our quarterback's coach is a guy who knows Jalen Hurts specifically. I don't really like to buy into stuff like that. I don't really trust Howie Roseman as far as I could throw him. We could draft a quarterback in the first round at pick number 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or wherever we pick in the first round. It could be a quarterback. My hope is that and I'll reiterate this. My hope is that if that happens, Jalen Hurts isn't part of the team, because one of my worst nightmares is Jalen Hurts being on this team. We draft a Trey Lance or a Justin Fields or a Zach Wilson or a Mac Jones, and they come to the team, and then Jalen Hurts just completely outperforms them, which, whether it's likely or unlikely, could happen. That would just be so embarrassing, because we just wasted a draft pick on a quarterback when we could have had a different position, and we probably will never be able to get that first round pick back for him. So it would just be a waste. And we have other holes on this team, by the way. So the Philadelphia Eagles only have one quarterback on their team. So they worked out Joe Flacco on, I think it was Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, they signed Joe Flacco. And of course, he wasn't the Super Bowl MVP that I wanted. I tried to stay silent on the whole Nick Foles front. I really wanted him, but it looks like we won't get him. Which, water under the bridge, right? Your favorite player has a chance to come back to your team, and it doesn't happen. I tried to stay silent so I wouldn't jinx it, but, whatever. Joe Flacco's here. People were complaining. Eagles fans, of course, complain about every move. Like, I don't care if you complain, but when you are complaining about nothing, when it's like fake outrage, that's when I'm just like, dude, like, go outside. Stop cluttering my timeline with, oh, I'm so mad we got Joe Flacco. This is the worst signing we've ever made. It's like, essentially, we got him for like $1.5 million. And then I think with the signing bonus, it's $3.5 million or something like that. So that's a deal. And if Joe Flacco ends up starting, it's like $7.5 million for a starter. That's like if he gets all of the snaps or some of the snaps, he'll get more money, of course. But people were just fake outraging about this. And you know what? I said this from the beginning. And if you want to check me on this, if you want to just be like, hey, you're just trying to be positive. You're always positive. You're a homer. I said from the beginning, even when we had Wentz, I want a quarterback competition. I want these guys to compete against each other, because competition will bring out the best guy. Whether he's just a stopgap guy, whether it's Jalen Hurts or Joe Flacco and they're both stopgap guys, or it's a rookie quarterback, I want some sort of competition. Because while Jalen Hurts played well as a rookie last year, I don't think that he's disqualified from being a starter, but he needs to prove to me a little bit more before he becomes a starter, before he is elected the starter, whether, again, he's going to be a stopgap guy or not. But people are just like, Joe Flacco, I can't believe it. He's not going to want to mentor Jalen Hurts. It's like, someone came out today and said something along the lines of, oh, Joe Flacco, he said that he's not here to mentor Jalen Hurts. This is the quote, the question. So will you mentor Jalen Hurts and help him? Joe Flacco said, well, like I said, I think every quarterback room, guys help each other. That's what we're here for. That's what the whole team does. So I'm going to do my part, and we're going to win a lot of football games, which I don't know if that last part is true. And part of that is getting in the quarterback room, grinding and helping each other out. People are getting so hung up because he did the same thing in Denver with Drew Lock. Joe Flacco was brought to Denver to be the starter. Okay? And it didn't work out because he got injured and Drew Lock ended up playing pretty well. Then he got signed to a small contract with the Jets because he had neck surgery. I do not know what Joe Flacco is here for. I do not care. Okay? Give me a ring when we signed an axe murderer or Tim Tebow. When in fact, I'd probably rather have an axe murderer than have Tim Tebow be quarterback for obvious reasons. The whole Chomp squad that showed up to those preseason games, I was like, you are not Eagles fans. You are Tim Tebow fans. GTFO. It's so annoying.